Now, as long as we're talking about the curse, again, found in Genesis chapter 12, verse 3, where God shows us in the Old Testament that he was going to bless anybody that blessed Israel and cursed anybody that cursed Israel. Let me show you how Colonel Gaddafi of Libya has found this curse firsthand. Now, first of all, let me put this up real quick because it says, update 1, Gaddafi tells Palestinians, revolt against Israel. You can take a look at this. This is an article that came out February 13th. Yep, 2011. And here we have Colonel Gaddafi trying to persuade the Palestinians to revolt against Israel. And as you can see, God's curse in his face. The news today, here's a headline, I'll put it up for you, and this is from the ynetnews.com. Report, Gaddafi offered resignation for security. It says the Lebanon leader wants rebels to drop demands to try him in international court, guarantee his security as well as that of his family, and funds in exchange for his departure from the country. Look at that. So, less than a month ago, he curses Israel by saying Palestinians go against them, and within a month's time, he's about ready to resign and leave power. If this doesn't tell you the power of the Lord in his cursing people who come against his people, I don't know what does. Now, he again likens on March 6th, this is another article about Gaddafi. Put it down here a little bit so you can see it. Okay. It says, stakes on Libya rebels like Israel's crackdown in Gaza. And what Colonel Gaddafi has done is likened to what he's doing in Libya as to the same things that Israel is doing to the Palestinians in Gaza. Listen to what it says. Gaddafi says that Israel used tanks to fight extremists. Libyan leader claims his country is an important partner for the West in containing Al-Qaeda. Libyan leader Omar Gaddafi on Monday likened the clampdown on dissidents in the country to that what he called Israel's crackdown of Al-Qaeda terrorists in the Gaza Strip. Gaddafi, in an interview with France 24 television station, says even the Israelis in Gaza, when they moved into the Gaza Strip, they moved in with tanks to fight such extremists. It's the same thing here. It's almost like he's begging the press and begging the world to say that what they did to the Palestinians is okay, I'm doing the same thing. And it goes on to say, it's the same thing here. We have small armed groups who are fighting us. We did not use force from the outside or from the outset. Armed units in the Lebanon army have had to fight small armed Al-Qaeda bands. That is what has happened. So it's almost like he's pleading his case. And again, this is less than a month after he more or less cursed Israel. Now, in speaking about upheaval in nations and turmoil and civil unrest, add this to the list of people, nations in conflict. I'll put this up so that you can see it. South Sudan militant clashes kill at least 56 army. It says at least 56 combatants were killed in clashes between militia fighting and soldiers in South Sudan, Upper Nile state, just 4 months before the region is due to become independent, the army said on Monday. And so we have another conflict. And keep in mind, Matthew 24:7, in the last days you will see kingdom against kingdom. And people, this is what we are seeing, and it's more than I've ever seen in many, many years. And you can just take the list one after another. It started with Tunisia and Algeria and Egypt and Sudan and Yemen and Saudi Arabia. And they're worried about Syria. Lebanon or Libya, now Sudan. I mean, one after the other. Just understand the Lord's words are coming to pass, and to get ready for him to come back.